Create a mood tracker with a bullet journal. How to track your mood with a bullet journal. In today's fast-paced world, understanding and managing our emotions is essential for maintaining mental health. One creative and effective way to do this is by using a bullet journal to track your mood. Key takeaways. Mood tracking with a bullet journal can lead to improved self-awareness, identifying triggers and patterns, and positive changes in your emotional well-being. Tracker charts such as color-coded systems, daily spreads, year-in pixels, or honeycomb mood trackers are effective methods for mood tracking within bullet journaling. Incorporating gratitude and productivity trackers, self-care check-ins, or using the year-in pixels method can complement mood tracking as part of a holistic approach to personal development. Experimenting with different layouts and designs that work best for you is key. Consistency is essential to ensure optimal results from this journey of creative exploration through your bullet journal. The importance of mood tracking. Mood tracking is essential for mental health and can help identify patterns and improve self-awareness. Benefits for mental health. One of the most significant advantages of utilizing a bullet journal mood tracker is the positive impact it has on mental health. By consistently documenting your emotional state, you can identify patterns or trends in your emotions that might otherwise go unnoticed. When seeing these shifts over time documented visually, it's easier to recognize when professional help may be necessary, ensuring early intervention and support tailored specifically for our unique needs. In fact, many therapists encourage patients to use mood trackers as part of their treatment plan because they provide valuable insights into an individual's feelings and experiences on a daily basis. Triggers and patterns identification. One of the most significant benefits of using a bullet journal tracker is that it helps you identify triggers and patterns in your emotional life. As you consistently track your moods, you may notice specific trends or repeated situations. Improved self-awareness. By consistently documenting in an organized manner, you gain insights into how your feelings ebb and flow throughout the days, weeks, and months. Using bullet journaling for mood tracking. Bullet journaling is an effective tool for mood tracking, with various mood tracker ideas and charts such as positive and negative emotion mood trackers, gratitude and productivity trackers, self-care check-ins, a month and year in pixels, and honeycomb mood trackers. Tracker charts. A tracker chart is a visual representation used to monitor and track a person's mood using a bullet journal. Here are some ideas for creating effective mood monitoring with mood tracker ideas and charts. Color-coded system. Assign different colors to emotions, such as green for happy and red for sad, to easily identify moods. Daily spread. Create a spread with space for each day of the month to record daily moods. Year-in pixels. Use a layout that resembles a calendar with small boxes to color code moods. Honeycomb mood tracker. Draw hexagons in different shades according to your mood, similar to the cells of a honeycomb. Positive and negative emotion trackers. One way how to create a mood tracker with a bullet journal is to track your mood using positive and negative emotions together. Here are some tips for documenting positive and negative emotions. Create two separate sections for positive and negative emotions. Label them with different colors or symbols to easily differentiate between them. Throughout the day, take note of the emotions you experience and mark them down in their respective section. At the end of the day or week, review your entries and reflect on any patterns that may have caused certain emotions. Use this reflection time as an opportunity to practice gratitude by listing things that made you happy or grateful throughout the day. Be honest with yourself when documenting how you are feeling. Gratitude and productivity trackers. Gratitude and productivity trackers can be a helpful addition to your bullet journal mood tracking. Here's how they can benefit you. Gratitude tracker. Cultivating a habit of gratitude has been linked to improved mental health, happiness, and well-being. A gratitude log can help you focus on the positives in your life and increase feelings of contentment. Productivity tracker. Keeping a tab on your daily tasks and accomplishments can boost motivation and give you a sense of progress. Using productivity trackers in your bullet journal can help keep you accountable and encourage consistent effort toward achieving your goals. Self-care check-ins. As part of using bullet journaling for mood tracking, self-care check-ins are an important aspect to consider. Here are some tips and ideas on how to incorporate self-care into your bullet journal mood tracker. Dedicate a section of your bullet journal for self-care activities and track them regularly. Use symbols or colors to denote specific self-care activities, such as taking a bubble bath or practicing mindfulness. Set realistic goals for your self-care routine and make sure to prioritize it in your daily schedule. Check in with yourself regularly throughout the day to assess how you're feeling and what you need in terms of self-care. Make time for activities that bring you joy and relaxation, whether it's reading a book or spending time with loved ones. Remember that self-care looks different for everyone, so don't feel pressured to follow a specific routine or trend. Be gentle with yourself on bad days and focus on doing what you can to take care of yourself in the moment. By incorporating self-care check-ins into the daily basis of your bullet journaling practice, you can cultivate a more mindful approach to managing your moods and overall well-being. A year in pixels. One popular method of mood tracking with bullet journaling is called a year in pixels. This involves creating a chart that assigns different colors to different moods and filling in a pixel each day with the corresponding color. At the end of the year, you can look back at your chart and see patterns in your mood. For example, you may notice you feel more anxious on Mondays or happier during the summer months. Honeycomb Mood Tracker. One unique and creative way to track your mood in a bullet journal is through a honeycomb tracker. This method involves drawing out hexagons, similar to a honeycomb pattern, and assigning each one a different color for each feeling or emotion. Each day, you can fill in the hexagon that corresponds to how you're feeling using the designated color. Setting up your mood tracker in your bullet journal. To set up your mood and habit tracker, choose a layout and design of a habit tracker that suits you best, select colors and symbols to represent different moods, decide on categories for tracking emotions, and make it a daily habit tracker. Choosing a layout and design. When setting up a mood tracker, choosing the right layout and design can make a big difference. Here are some tips and ideas for creating an effective page. Determine how much space you want to allocate for each day or week. Consider using symbols or colors to represent different moods. Decide on a format that suits your preferences and needs. Include any additional information that might be helpful, such as notes on activities or events that may have influenced your mood. Experiment with different designs until you find one that works best for you. Remember, the goal is to create a monthly mood tracker that is both aesthetically pleasing and easy to use consistently. Selecting colors and symbols. Choose colors that represent different moods. For example, blue can represent sadness, while yellow can represent happiness. Use symbols to represent emotions. Heart symbols can represent love, while lightning bolts can represent anger. Use color coding to group emotional categories. You can use one color for negative emotions such as anxiety or frustration, and another color for positive emotions like gratitude and joy. Consider using a color key to document changes in your mood over time. This will allow you to easily see patterns in your behavior. Don't be afraid to change things up. Experiment with different colors and symbols until you find what works best for you. Deciding on categories. When setting up your tracker, it's important to decide on the categories you want to keep tabs on. Here are some suggestions. Emotions. This is the most common category. Activities. Identity. What activities you do throughout the day that could affect your moods, such as exercise, socializing, or work tasks. Sleep. Keep tabs on how many hours of sleep you get each night and if it affects your mood the next day. Food. Record what you eat and drink throughout the day to see if certain foods impact your emotions. Medication. If taking medication for mental health, document when and how much is taken each day. Productivity. Monitor how productive you are during that day and how it affects your mood. Self-care. Include a check-in for self-care activities such as meditation or taking a relaxing bath. Triggers. Identify potential triggers for negative moods and note when they occur. Making it a daily habit. Consistency is key when it comes to tracking your mood with a bullet journal. It's important to make it a daily habit, so you can accurately record your emotions and track any patterns or triggers that may affect your mood. Tips and tricks for effective mood tracking. Consistently track your mood, be honest with yourself and reflect on your emotions regularly. Stay flexible and adaptable by adjusting your tracking methods as needed, and actively monitor triggers and activities that affect your mood for effective mood tracking in a bullet journal. Consistency and commitment. Tracking your mood with a mood tracker bullet journal requires consistency and commitment. To reap the benefits of using your mood tracker bullet journal, it's essential to make it a daily habit. Honesty and reflection. One of the most important components of effective mood and emotion tracking is honesty and reflection. It's essential to be honest with yourself and record your emotions rather than what you think you should be feeling. Flexibility and adaptability. It is important to find a method that works best for you, whether it be color coding, using shapes, or creating lists. Being flexible means being open to making changes if something isn't working. Tracking triggers and activities. Create a log of daily activities. Write down what you do each day, including work, exercise, socializing, and any other activities that you engage in. Use symbols to indicate triggers. When logging your mood for the day, use symbols or icons to display potential triggers that may have contributed to how you feel. Color code your journal. Assign colors to different activities or feelings and use them consistently throughout your journal. Analyze patterns over time. After tracking your mood for several weeks or months, look for patterns in the data. Experiment with different methods. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to mood tracking. Analyzing your mood tracker data. By analyzing your mood tracker data, you can gain a deeper understanding of your emotional patterns and make positive changes in your life. Understanding your patterns. By regularly reviewing your mood throughout the day, week, or month, you can begin to identify patterns in how you feel. Perhaps you notice that you tend to feel more anxious on certain days of the week or after specific activities. Making positive changes and adjustments. Once you have this information, it's important to use it to make positive changes and adjustments. You might also realize that some days or weeks are consistently better than others, which could be an indication that there are external factors affecting your mood. In such cases, consider making lifestyle changes that will promote better mental health overall. Seeking professional help if needed. If you find it challenging to analyze the data from your mood tracker or identify patterns, seeking professional help can be beneficial. Mental health professionals can offer guidance on interpreting mood tracker data, coping strategies, and personalized solutions. They can help you understand triggers and patterns and develop actionable steps to improve your mood. Using it in a therapy session. Using a mood tracker in therapy sessions can be immensely helpful for individuals who struggle with managing their emotions and mental health. A therapist can use the data from a person's mood tracker to gain insight into their emotional patterns and identify any triggers that may affect their mood. For example, if the mood tracker reveals that the person experiences heightened anxiety on certain days, such as when they have a big meeting at work, the therapist may suggest relaxation techniques or cognitive behavioral strategies to help manage those feelings. Conclusion. Embrace the benefits of mood tracking with your bullet journal. Tracking your mood with a bullet journal can have many benefits for your mental health and personal development. By identifying triggers and patterns, you can gain improved self-awareness and make positive changes in your life. Bullet journaling allows you to create personalized journals, trackers, pages, and layouts that work best for you. Experiment with various methods to find what works best for you, and be consistent, honest, and flexible. Get creative and have a little fun. With patience and commitment, the more you do it, the more benefits you will reap from this personal journey of mood tracking using a bullet journal.